In Palmer now, police there need your help identifying a shoplifting suspect. Take a look on your screen. This is who officials allege shoplifted an air conditioning unit from the Ocean State job lot on Thorndike Street around 9:30 this morning. Police say there was a brief struggle over the AC unit when an employee confronted the shoplifter, but he managed to leave the store with it. If you know who this is or have any other information, call Palmer Police. Some neighbors in Holyoke dealing with discolored water today after a water main break in the city this afternoon. It happened at the intersection of George and Jefferson Streets. Holyoke Water Works said it caused water quality concerns for a large portion of the city. Crews have been flushing hydrants in multiple areas to help. They say if your drinking water is discolored, run cold water faucets periodically. The break was due to work on a sewer separation project.